Sophie and Emma met when they were just 5 years old on the first day of kindergarten. They bonded over their shared love of playing dress-up and building sandcastles. From that day on, they were inseparable. They had sleepovers, went on adventures, and shared all their secrets. They talked about everything from their crushes to their fears and dreams for the future. As they grew older, their lives started to diverge. Sophie became interested in science and joined the robotics club, while Emma found her passion in music and joined the school band. They still made time for each other, but it was clear that their paths were taking them in different directions. After high school, Sophie went to study engineering at Stanford on the other side of the country. Emma stayed closer to home and pursued her dream of becoming a professional musician. They kept in touch through phone calls and occasional visits, but their lives had become so different that they struggled to find common ground. But after a few years, something changed. Sophie started to feel like something was missing in her life. She missed the closeness and comfort of her childhood friendship with Emma. She decided to take a break from her studies and went back to her hometown to visit Emma. The moment they saw each other, it was like no time had passed. They hugged each other tightly, laughing and crying at the same time. They spent the next few days catching up on everything that had happened in their lives, reminiscing about old times, and exploring their hometown like they used to do when they were kids. After her visit, Sophie realized how much she had missed Emma's company. They started talking on the phone more often, and Sophie even started to learn how to play an instrument so that they could jam together during her next visit. Years went by, and Sophie and Emma's friendship only grew stronger. They supported each other through breakups, job changes, and family crises. They celebrated each other's successes and held each other up during the tough times. And now, as they sat in Emma's living room, sipping tea and chatting about their latest projects, they marveled at how much their lives had changed, and yet how much their friendship had stayed the same. Sophie had become a successful engineer, with a prestigious job at a technology company. Emma had become a renowned musician, with a growing fan base and a new album in the works. They both had busy lives, but they always made time for each other. Sophie looked around at Emma's cozy living room filled with books, records, and musical instruments. She smiled, feeling grateful for their friendship. "You know," she said, "I was thinking about the first day of kindergarten when we met. I can't believe how much our lives have changed since then." Emma nodded. "Yeah, but no matter what happens, we'll always have each other." Sophie smiled. "That's so true. You've been my rock through everything." Emma chuckled. "And you've always been there to make me laugh when I needed it the most." They both paused for a moment, lost in thought. "You know," Sophie said, "I think it's pretty amazing that we've managed to stay friends for all these years, even though we've gone through so many changes and challenges." Emma nodded. "It's not always easy, but it's worth it. You're my family, Sophie." Sophie felt a lump in her throat. "You're mine too, Emma." As they hugged each other, Sophie felt grateful for the bond they shared. She knew that no matter what the future held, their friendship would endure. I hope you enjoyed this story. Please like and comment. If you want us to write more stories, support us by subscribing to our channel. Thank you.